The Zone and A to Z Sports as we're trying to link up the Zoom. Before we do that, while we're waiting for Buck to get connected, he's finishing up his show right now as we speak. If you're joining us right now live, he, of course, does his A to Z show as well as his mid-morning drive show on 104.5 The Zone. So he's wrapping that up, getting set to link up with us. Before we hear from Buck, let's talk a little bit more Preds and hear from a guy who really took the mantle from Pekka Rinne, becoming the Predators' #1 goaltender. And for his efforts, had a pretty good season. Faltered a little bit down the stretch. Unfortunately, got hurt towards the end of the regular season. Did not play at all in the playoff series against the Colorado Avalanche. UC Saros, though, had a good enough season to be named this week as a Vezina Trophy finalist. Here is the juice right now at the Predators' exit interviews earlier this week.
How tough was it for you, UC, after the regular season that you had and all the productivity? How difficult was it to suffer that injury and have to sit out the playoffs?
Yeah, it was frustrating for sure, especially since I've been pretty lucky not having that many, haven't really had injuries in my career, so it was kind of, the timing of it was kind of frustrating, even though I guess there's never a good timing to have an injury, but yeah, it happens, and yeah, it's just part of this profession.
What would you do?
I was on the Calgary game. We were on the PK, and I had to slide back post really hard, and then at the same time, I was kind of trying to seal the short side, and I kind of fell on top of my leg awkwardly, so I kind of felt a pop right away, and then they had there was 2 more minutes and made a couple more saves, but every time I went up and down, it just felt really bad. So that's when I kind of knew it's going to be a while.
So, ankle?
Yeah, it was that ankle, yeah.
How difficult was it for you to watch, knowing the competitor you are, just all the years battling with Pekka and playing with him, and then getting the starting job this year? Was it obviously rooting for your David and Connor, but for you personally, just watching, was it hard to watch?
Yeah, obviously since we're in the playoff hunt the whole year, and it's especially having those memories last year, how much fun it was playing playoffs and the atmosphere. So you always look forward to those games. So yeah, it's kind of bummer, but yeah, like I said, it's just part of professional sports. That kind of stuff happens too.
You see, would there have been any chance of you returning if the team had continued playing?
Yeah, I don't know exactly. It's hard to say because that injury is kind of individual too. It could take 2 more weeks or it could take 4 more weeks. We don't know at this point, but it started to heal pretty well. So yeah, hopefully I can get back on ice pretty soon. But yeah, we don't know exactly.
What does it mean to be a Vezina Trophy finalist?
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. I didn't really expect that. It was a little bit of a surprise for me, but yeah, I mean, felt kind of surreal growing up, watching those guys who got nominated and then being able to be with those names. So yeah, it was cool for sure.
You were with the team, while being injured. Did you talk to Connor and David at all? Just kind of, pepping them up or anything like that, during practices or before games?
I mean, nothing special. I feel like they know their business, so I don't feel like I had to interrupt too much. And on that part, just regular talk, but nothing not that much hockey-wise.
So it doesn't sound as if this is too extensive an injury. I mean, you feel like you're already improving. You don't think it'll take a long time to rehab or anything like that?
Yeah, I've been skating a little bit yesterday and the day before, and it was pretty good. So it shouldn't be too bad. But like I said, it kind of individual. Especially as a goalie, we use our ankles a lot and doing all the butterflies and stuff like that. So it's a little bit different than the players. So yeah, it's just gotta wait and see. But yeah, I'll hopefully a few more weeks and I can be kind of fully in the practice.
When you kind of limped off the ice, were you how concerned, or did you have any idea how serious it might be, or were you scared, or what were your emotions while you're kind of limping off there?
Yeah, I guess that was kind of first thing I asked the doctors, is it that kind of injury that happens once, that if it easier to get it again. But they said like it's not like that. Like once it recovers, it's good to go. You don't have to think about that. It might like break again or something. So that was kind of gave me a peace of mind.
Lucy, how did you feel about the amount of games you played? And I know that it was a significant increase from what you were used to, at least at the NHL level. What kind of adjustments did you have to make? And near the time you were suffering, before you suffered your injury, was there any fatigue factor you were experiencing or any adjustments you had to make to stay fresh after playing so many games?
No, I felt really good. Obviously, it was a new challenge for me, but I really enjoyed it. My body felt good and my mind felt fresh, so I didn't see it as an issue. I really liked playing that many games, and so yeah, I didn't really have any issue with my body all year, and so that sometimes injuries just happen. Sometimes it doesn't.
All right, UC Saros, Predators goaltender, meeting the media earlier this week. Exit interviews for the Preds after losing in round 1 of the playoffs. Certainly a fine season for him. Once again named a Vezina Trophy finalist as the league's top goaltender. All right, time for another break. We come back. We will, as promised, hook up with Buck Reising from A to Z Sports on 104.5 The Game. Stay with us here on SportsLine.